32 students. All students study Spanish. All study Spanish. Okay. Now this is represented as S. And 20 students study French. 20 students. They study what? French. So this is F. Now we have to represent in a Venn diagram. Represent in Venn diagram. See, class contains 32 students. All of them are studying what? Spanish. So first what we need to do is we have to draw the class. Okay. So this is actually class of 32 students are there. So we will have to draw the universal set that is containing so if there is a situation where students don't study anything, so this is U, this is going to be my S. 32 students are present here. Now 20 students are studying French, so you have to draw that French one. Okay. Okay, so this is French. So 20 students are inside. Outside you will have 12 students. So the total comprises of 32 students. Right, but the universal set contains them all, and there aren't any students who are left out. That means who do not study neither of these languages. Right, because all of the students are studying either Spanish or French. So this is the way you have to represent the Venn diagram. Okay, of course there is a small bulge here because of the lack of symmetricity of the shape that I have used. Of course you ensure that you are drawing everything perfect. Okay, so you don't have anything over here. Okay, that's a additional spill there. So ensure that your circle is symmetric and the circle inside is symmetric. Okay, alright, so this is the solution for this question. Now next part is find the number of students who study Spanish but not French. Okay, who study Spanish but not French. Okay, so that is actually a straightforward one. So students who study Spanish only, so that is going to be from 32 you take away students who are studying French, so this is going to be 12. Okay, 12 students. So that is the solution. Now there is one more part in this question. See, write the set theory notation. Set theory notation for F and S. So what do you think would the notations look like? For this you have to go see this figure. Now you see this, S is the bigger set. In S you have F. And there are 20 which is actually present deep inside the circle. So that means there are students who are actually part of the Spanish and also part of the French. So that means French is directly contained in S. So F is a subset of S. So this means F, you need to draw this, okay, like this. So ensure that this line is present. If this line is not present, then your solution is not correct. Okay, so this is the set theory notation for this particular question. Let's move on. Now this is the next question. We are given a diagram of a floor, right? So it goes something like this. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and this distance is L. We are given this as X, this as X, this as 3 units, this is 5 units, this is X, and this is 2X, and this is 3. Now we are asked to find the length of the floor. The length is going to be X. You don't have to take in the height, you need to take the length, positive 5 and positive 2x. So L is equal to X added with 2x will give you 3x positive 5. So that's a solution. Now the perimeter is given to be as 56. We have to find the value of X. So we start with L. I'm going to write it like this: perimeter is equal to L plus X plus this X plus 3 plus 5 plus X plus 2X plus 3, this 3. So this is equal to L, X plus X, 2X, 3X, 5X, 3 plus 5 is 8, and then you have 11 there. But L is what? L is 3x plus 5 m meters. Substitute that. So 3x plus 5 plus 5x plus 11. So 3x added with 5x will give you 8x. 5 added with 11 will give you 16. Perimeter is given to be as 56. Move this to the other side. 56 minus 16 is equal to 8x. From 56 you take away 16, 0, and you get 4. So 40 is equal to 8x. So therefore 8x is equal to 40. You divide by 8 both sides. 8 divides 40 5 times. So therefore x is equal to 5. So that's the solution for this question. Now the next question wants us to calculate the area of the floor. So for that you have to go back to the figure and complete the shapes. Okay, so you have a rectangle 1, a rectangle 2, and a rectangle 3. So apparently this side is given to be as x. Now figure is not to scale. Okay, figure is not to scale. So if x is equal to 5, see this side is also equal to x. So if x is equal to 5, am I right? X is equal to 5 units, we found that out. So let me calculate the area of I'm going to simply say shape S1 instead of saying rectangle. X is equal to 5 here, X is equal to 5 here, and X is equal to 5 here. right? So side into side, or a squared, so that's going to be 25 square units. That's S1. Now for this, you have 3 units and 5 units. So this is a rectangle, a crude rectangle. Now remember this is not a square. You cannot simply outrightly state that this is a square, and but this is actually visibly a rectangle in display. So this is 5 units, so this one will also be 5 units. So this is 5 plus 3, 8 units. So 8 times 5, 40. So area of shape S2, 8 times 5, 40 square units. Now you have the last one. So in the last one, x is equal to 5. So 2 times 5 is equal to 10 units. So this is 10 and this is 10. And this is 3. So this portion will be 3. Right. So we have got 10 times 3, 30. So let me write that down. Area of shape S3, 10 times 3, that's 30 square units. So the total area will be 5, 7, 8, 9. So 95 square units is the total area. So that's the solution for this question, square units. Okay, so let's move on.